MultipleSclerosisNewsToday.com did a rundown of their top 10 most read articles of 2019, and I'm going to take you through them right now. What's going on, y'all? I'm Damien. I was diagnosed with MS in 2016 and have been making content about the disease ever since. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about MS while laughing and gaining a sense of community, start by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss any updates. Now, the names of these articles are a mouthful, but I thought they were interesting, so maybe they'll be interesting to you. Single dose of CD45 ADC resets the immune system, delays the onset of MS in mice. Told you it was a mouthful. That's just a long way of saying that an autoimmune therapy called CD45 ADC that scientists are currently investigating to treat other types of autoimmune diseases, when it's tested in mice, is enough to reset the normal function of the mouse's immune system. Like, it just finds overactive immune cells and just straight up destroys them and restores the normal function of the immune system. Now, it's nowhere near clinical trials, but we've been told that this sort of immune system reset is a pipe dream or something that you would only get with HSCT. But these scientists are out here trying to change that. MS brain lesions linked to early life viral infection in mice. Viral infections affecting the brain of mice early in life could worsen the symptoms of MS because in those early infections, they imprinted a chronic inflammatory signature that made a chemical called CCL5. And when that chemical was blocked using another experimental molecule, it prevented the formation of brain lesions. This study provides some clues on the potential link between viral infections in childhood and the risk of developing MS later in life. Chi3L3 protein favors production of myelin repair cells. You know, scientists love to mess with some mice, and they found a protein marker of activated immune cells called Chi3L3 that turns neural stem cells into oligodendrocytes that promote the repair and replenishment of damaged myelin. Yeah, I'll take my burger with a side of Chi3L3 then, please. Yeah, I gotta get these oligodendrocytes working up in here. Neuronal circuit likely behind chronic itching, MS, and other diseases identified. Now, there's a whole bunch of science jargon in this one that I am not even gonna try to repeat here. But, bottom line, scientists have found the specific nerves that make folks with MS and other conditions itch. Like sometimes after my infusion, man, my arm just itches. Can y'all scientists hurry up and make this pill and turn off my neuronal circuits, please, and get rid of this itching? My infusion is next week. Longer DMT use and female sex seem to protect against SPMS conversion. For the record, ECTRIMS is the European Committee for Treatment and Research in Multiple Sclerosis and the world's largest annual international conference devoted to research in MS. This past year, researchers presented their evidence that says that women, people who stay in a relapsing stage, or use DMTs for longer periods are less likely to transition to secondary progressive MS. Neurological diseases progression slows with lowering of the iron load in brain. Bruh, this article is even longer and filled with more medical jargon than the last one I said was long and filled with medical jargon. But, bottom line, the chelating agent deferiprone lowered the iron in the bloodstream and therefore slowed the progression of certain types of degenerative diseases. Who knew I would be this concerned about degenerative diseases at this point in my adult life? Certainly not me. Active form of vitamin D can regulate immune responses in diseases. A product of active vitamin D called 1,2,5-dihydroxyvitamin D3 can teach immune T cells to not mistakenly attack and destroy the body's own cells and prevent their overactivation. I need to find me one of these multisyllabic vitamin Ds and take about 20 pounds of it, because this body's got to learn how to not attack itself somehow. Study identifies possible genetic causes of MS. In the study, researchers were able to identify 12 mutations tied to a greater likelihood of developing MS. Great, they found 12 mutations that don't make you a Ninja Turtle but give you MS. Whoop-de-doo. Estrogen promotes remyelination in adult brains of MS mice. Giving estrogen to 2 different adult mouse models of multiple sclerosis tricked their oligodendrocytes into making more myelin. I hope I don't have to start taking some estrogen to get my myelin back. Like, well, I know I don't got MS anymore, but now I got these boobies. It's kind of weird. Now, while all these studies won't give me a pill that'll make me have better knees and energy by tomorrow, they are important steps into figuring out what's going on in folks with MS and keep the light on for the hope that they will actually figure it out. And people down the line won't have to deal with things in the way that we are dealing with things. Much of the talk surrounding MS is that you can only stop it. You can't turn it around. Well, these articles are proof that scientists around the world are not giving up. So neither will I. Believe that. Okay, bye.